So I thought I'd walk through the second half of my studio setup. This is the downstairs room, and this is where all my live instruments are. This is where I track drums and record drums down here. As I had mentioned in my other video, if you haven't watched that, you can check that out. Kind of walks through my upstairs room and kind of the main recording room. And so here's really the live room. So I've got a mic'd up kit, so everything's mic'd up, and that's all running into a DL16 stage box, which is the Midas stage box, which is connected via Ethernet. I have an Ethernet patch panel in my room here that patches to all the rooms in the house. So I can actually patch it into any room I want. And so I have it patched into the room up there. So that's just connected via Ethernet. And that gives me 16 by 8, 16 in, 8 out through that. And so all my mics are going into there. And then I run things with 2 iPads. So I have an iPad that I use to control the mixer. So I have that on a wireless router, and then I have an extender because I was having a hard time connecting to it from down here over in the corner. And so I added the extender, which is great. And so I can connect to that and I can control the mixer. So that gives me preamp gain, setting my monitor levels. I can adjust, compression, gate, effects, all that stuff for my ear mix while I'm tracking stuff and not recording that, but for monitoring. And so I can control that with one iPad. Then I have another iPad that I'm using Pro Tools Remote. And so that way I can control my Pro Tools session. And so that's just on the same network as my wireless network in the house. And so I'm able to control the software that way. So that way I can start and stop Pro Tools. I can redo or, delete tracks and start over, that kind of thing. Jump around if I want to jump around. Haven't tried punching in yet, but I guess theoretically I could do that. I also have this little headphone amp. So I have a main mix coming out here, going into the headphone amp. I've got, of course, a bunch of outputs, so I can run different things to different things if I want. I have a little PA system in here. Sometimes I'll run outputs to the PA system, so that way I can play music down here if I want to listen to things back, that kind of a deal. So that's pretty much the setup, and works great. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm glad I've been able to get the stage box thing happening, because that makes it really simple to plug in everything and be able to record the drums, use as many mics as I want to use, and be able to get that all dialed in upstairs. Of course, I could record a whole band down here because I have enough inputs. Haven't done it yet, but hopefully someday I'll get to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.